What are we getting?
I'm getting lasagna.
Yeah, we're getting lasagna. And then what else? We're trying, like...
That's all I can fit. Because it's Italian. It's, like, pretty heavy.
Okay, so we'll get one lasagna.
No, like 2 lasagnas.
No, why 2?
Because I'm going to eat a lasagna.
The whole thing? You don't want to try another thing as well?
I've tried
You already had a lasagna.
So I don't really care for anything else. Because it's like at the end of the day, bro, this is Italian food. It all tastes the same.
You gotta try new things.
No, like I've tried, not from this spot, but these things in general, I don't really care for. Because
no, but you never know what it might be at a different restaurant.
It's Italian food for us.
Doesn't matter. You never know.
Matter.
No, it doesn't. This is why, bro. You gotta. No.
How many Italian places have you been to?
I don't know.
Okay, I've been to at least like 12, and I can guarantee you, 8 out of 12 of those places basically taste the same.
No, but you always have to. You always have to be open to the possibility, and that's how you unlock creativity. That's how you unlock it. Because no, because you're going in, like, oh, this is just how it is. That's always you cannot unlock creativity.
No, I've tried their other stuff.
Once you
let me show you what else I've tried.
You have to go all the way.
Listen, I've tried their stromboli. It was just like normal stromboli. I tried that. I don't like that. That wasn't good. I've tried other stuff.
Fine. This whole process of developing this game will unlock your creativity. But you know what that'll look like in the end? Not only will you be willing to give a chance to literally every single item on any menu ever. Yeah, even if you
What if it has pickles?
Yeah, still.
No.
Dude, I don't like tomatoes. I ate the fucking tomato like thing that you put on the sub.
I didn't put it in anything. You ordered the sub.
Yeah, but then they're, you want everything on it? Yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever. I still ate it.
That's because tomatoes aren't as bad as pickles. We had this conversation. Remember?
No, pickles are actually amazing.
No.
Pickles are genuinely... Dude, without pickles, dude, like a third of the world's foods would not be good. Okay?
What?
Pickles just enhances every food.
What, a third of the world's foods?
Yes.
Okay, like what foods?
Like the world's ingredients. Like turkey.
No, that doesn't count.
Yes, that does.
Dude,
turkey's a real deal, like... Turkey's great.
Fries, do you realize that the French fries...
Turkey's probably the most underrated meat in the world.
French fries would cease to exist in this popularity if tomatoes did not exist.
Oh, in this popularity. Yeah, but they would still exist.
Okay,
and they'd still be good.
So would everything else.
And they'd still be good.
So would turkey.
Yeah, but it would not be good. It would not be nearly as good.
Neither would French fries.
Yeah, fries are good without it. Fries are good without ketchup, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, they are. No, but by the end of this journey, you have to go all... Creativity is literally... Even if you're willing to accept, like, okay, I've had this thing like once or twice. No, it has to be like, you're willing to try everything. And then that last thing, even after 99%, that's not enough. That last little extra part, that's where all the creativity comes to you. That's where you unlock everything.
All right, so is this logic?
It's like making a deal with God.
Okay.
And not only that, you know what that looks like? You actually go a step further. You actually got to go a step further, and it's, even if I've tried this thing at the same restaurant, time has passed. Who knows? The ownership might have changed. The chef might have changed. So it itself might have changed. So I'll try it again. Once you're willing to go that level, creativity's unlocked.
Are you at that level?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to do that with the entirety of Code Geass?
If I finish the other masterpieces I have ready to go, then I'll go back and watch Code Geass. I don't think I'll get that time though.
What about right now?
We're watching one more episode, right?
Yeah, but just shouldn't you want to watch 99% of it and then in the very end?
No, but there's something I know that's better. There's things I know that are better.
Yeah, I know the lasagna is better.
No, but there's things I know that are better that I haven't tried yet. You tried the lasagna. You've already eaten lasagna.
That's
like
because,
me going back and watching Ratatouille again for the 100th time.
No. That's because I've already determined that the lasagna is the best thing on there.
No, but I've determined that Ratatouille is the greatest movie of all time. That doesn't mean I want to go watch it again for the 100th time. But that's not
objectively true.
It is. It's more objective than the lasagna being the best thing here. Have you tried the pizza?
Yeah. It's all right. But you're going to get the lasagna, and then you're going to eat everything, and then I guarantee you by the end...
I'm going to eat everything? I thought you said it's a big portion.
It is Italian. A big portion. No, but you're going to get multiple things, right? I guarantee you.
No. I'm not going to... I thought we were just going to get 2 things, 1 lasagna to play it safe, 1 thing to take a risk.
What's the thing you want to get to take a risk?
That's what I was asking you.
Well,
what have you not tried? What do you want to take a risk on?
It's Italian food, bro. It's all the same shit. There's not really a risk. Like at the
Yeah,
end
there
of
is.
the
They all
day-
have different flavors.
Yeah, but they're the same thing. No, they don't. They make them with the same 4 things, bro. Cheese, marinara sauce, and pasta.
Yeah, but the subtle differences in them make all the difference. I'm telling you, bro. Creativity is a personality. It's not just a skill. You have to change your personality to be creative, because it's not like a thing you do. It's just things just come to you. It's a state of being that you unlock.
But you've also never had lasagna.
Yeah.
So that's your risk one.
Dude, I don't mind taking hella risks. I'm saying let's get the lasagna for you because it's safe and I know I'll like it. I like everything. And then let's do one risk for you. Pick one.
You haven't picked anything yet. Afraz, you made this whole speech of how you're at that level, but you have yet to pick.
But you gotta pick.
I've already picked.
On the other side.
Dude, I'm at that level. You need to practice.
Well, if you're at that level, prove it. What are you getting?
You need to practice. That's what it is.
Well, you need to prove your worth here.
No, but I'm not tripping about the food because the food is not going to taste as good when we take it home.
I'm not tripping about the food. No, the food tastes good when you take it home.
No, but it's never as good when you eat it versus the restaurant.
I've had it in the restaurant and I've taken it home, and honest to God, when I took it home one time, it was better.
One time.
I haven't had this place that many times.
Exactly, bro. Creative mindset means every time it's new, every time it's different. All right, I picked, but
What are you getting?
I played the game. I picked, but you got to pick actually.
I've already picked.
No, other than lasagna, take the risk pick. I did my risky pick, but we're gonna go with your risky pick.
Dude, that's too much food, bro.
What do you mean? We're ordering 2 things. One lasagna, one other thing.
What is your risky thing?
You gotta pick.
You're picking an appetizer as your risky thing?
Yeah. So
An
what?
appetizer?
It's food. Food is food.
That's a risk. That's a half-size wrist. What are you even getting in the appetizer?
Bro, why are you asking me? You gotta pick.
Because I don't want to order another fucking thing, bro. Like
Just-
another big ass thing.
Then just one lasagna?
I'm gonna eat one whole lasagna.
All right, then pick a second thing.
I don't want a second thing.
No, pick a second thing and then you'll eat half a lasagna. You're not eating a whole lasagna. I'm eating half of it. How does it take you this long to pick?
Because I don't want any of this.
No, but it's precisely the thing that you don't want that you have to pick.
I've tried all of these.
You have?
Not from this place, but I don't.
No,
like
no,
any
no,
of these.
dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
No,
matter.
it does matter, bro.
It doesn't.
Have you ever had rigatoni anywhere?
I don't know what
They all
rigatoni
taste
is.
the same at every place. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, but you
bro.
have to give it another chance always.
No, because I've done that with rigatoni like 6 times. I've had rigatoni.
I know, but that's the mindset to unlock. It doesn't matter if you had it 6,000 times or 6 million times or 271,000 times.
You may just be wasting your time.
No, if you're trying something new,
But that's not something new. I've had that.
no, you're
from
trying something from a
multiple
new
locations.
place. You're trying it from a new place.
I've tried, but I've done what you are saying before 6 different times, and I never liked it any of the 6 times.
No, but it doesn't matter if you've done it 6 million times. There's always a 6 million and one.
Yeah, but I don't care to take that many tries on rigatoni.
Okay, then don't take that many tries on rigatoni. Then pick the thing that,
There's nothing in here, bro.
dude, you got to pick the thing that you want the least. You pick the thing that you want the most, which is lasagna. Then you pick the thing that you want the least, and that way you get the best of both, because on one hand you're getting what you like, on the other hand you're expanding your capacity to like things. So you're playing both games. You're playing the short-term game and the long-term game at the same time.
But the thing that I don't want the most, I already know I don't like.
Then the point is to pick the thing that you're the most afraid of picking. The thing that's the most either most unfamiliar or most what. The thing that
I'm
you look at and you go,
familiar
I
with all
don't
these.
want that.
I'm familiar with all.
Which
these.
one do you want the least? That's what you got to
Eggplant
get.
Parmigiano.
And that's what you got to get.
I'm not gonna eat that.
You have to try it.
I'll take a bite and I'll be like, ew, eggplant sucks, and then I'm done.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Because I hate eggplant.
Okay, I hate tomatoes. I've learned to like it. You learn to like these things.
But I don't want to like eggplant.
Why do you not want to?
Because fuck eggplant, it's gross.
Wait. So there's another thing in the world that you have the capacity to like, and you're
No, I
choosing,
don't.
no, I don't want to
Bro,
like it?
Yeah, because
How does that make any sense?
Because I've had eggplant in 900 different spots.
Wait, no, but if you could choose to like it, and then all those 900 can in the future be things that you like,
Yeah, no.
you can like more about the world.
So if I could choose to like it, right? I already tried that. You know how
You
I
didn't
did?
try it.
Dude, I've eaten eggplant
Bro,
900 times. I'm
no,
not, dude.
you're-
Afraz, you're
Bro,
at the point.
You are the most closed-minded individual I've ever seen in my
Afraz,
entire life.
No. You actually, here's the problem, Afraz, is that you have apparently a lot of time to waste, man.
No, we're just trying a new thing.
What are you trying? What is your new trying thing that you're doing?
None of this stuff feels like trying to me anymore because even if it's something I haven't eaten before, I still eat it like it's familiar, bro. I haven't tried lasagna, so I'm taking a risk of both, but none of it's going to be a risk for me.
That's literally what I just told you.
Okay, then
because I already know all these.
Then the thing that you want the least is what you're supposed to get. And that's what we're supposed to get.
I don't want that shit.
Bro.
Like, what are you talking about?
Do you understand the idea of expanding your capacity to like things?
I understand that, of course, but if I've already done that in the past and I've tried this at 900 different spots and I don't like it, what makes you think the 901st one is going to be where I like it? If in every
you never know.
I do. Well, I have a lot of, like, statistics-wise, 900 out of 900.
Then that's what I'm saying. You're going into it with the wrong mindset.
What's 1 divided by 900?
No, that's what I'm saying. You're going into it with the wrong mindset because that's how it works. Where you'll try something so many times. Like, for my entire life, I did not like tomatoes.
Listen.
One time, I gave it a different perspective. I tried it with a different lens. And I'm like, you know what? I actually like it. Though my whole life, I did not like the smell of weed. And then FaZe was like, no, it's like a beautiful flower. It's a smell of a flower. Think of it like the smell of a flower. Came into it with new perspective. Overnight, 1 second is all it took for me to go, you know what? I actually like the smell now.
Do you like the smell now?
Not when they make it like skunk weed or whatever, when they try to make it smell bad. But just normal flower, yeah. It literally works like that. It literally works like you try something 900 times, then randomly, one time it clicks and you're like, oh, I see why other people like it. Because if other people have the capacity to like it, that means anybody can. That means you're capable of liking it too.
You can apply that to literally anything.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the mindset that unlocks creativity because then the whole world opens up to you.
Just because everything can be liked doesn't mean that you have to like everything.
No, but if you do like everything, imagine how beautiful the world becomes.
No, because you know what the problem would be then? Then you would love evil.
Yeah, and you're supposed to.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
You would love... No, but like that would negatively influence you.
No, that's the... Wait, we reached the philosophical crux of humanity. You're supposed to love evil. Evil's the natural counterbalance. You need it. Without evil, there's no good.
Well,
you got to be grateful for the fact that there's evil in the world.
Okay, so... All right, listen. Without evil, there's no good, right?
Yeah.
So evil and hatred has to exist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my hatred and evil for eggplant parmigiana allows me to enjoy the good of the lasagna.
Exactly. And exposing yourself to the thing that you hate.
I've already exposed myself to
makes
that.
You love what you love even more.
I've already loved the lasagna.
No, but it's a constant practice. It's like saying like, oh, I went to the gym 3 years ago. I don't need to go anymore.
That's not.
No,
how
it's a
works.
lifestyle. It's a practice. Yeah, that is how that works.
No.
Yeah, because you are facing something that's adversity, something difficult, like the gym, which expands your capacity to enjoy the things that you enjoy in life, anyways, like living life and doing basic things.
No,
but everything becomes easier. But everything becomes easier. It's literally the same analogy.
Here's the problem, Pras, is
going to the gym is not a task. It's a lifestyle.
You're confusing.
Same as eating things that are uncomfortable. Same as engaging in things that you don't.
But you're applying eating things that are not uncomfortable, that are disliked.
It's not just it's things that are distant from what you're normally eating, which is
unfamiliar and dislike are different.
Unfamiliar to your system.
Yeah,
and you're experiencing new nutrients, novel nutrients that you don't usually get.
Unfamiliar and dislike are two different things.
No, but they're both baked in fear.
No.
Yeah, they're both baked in the fear of aversion of I don't want that. Engaging in the I don't want that continuously as a practice.
Now, if you're telling me right now to engage in something unfamiliar here, that's different.
Okay, then that's a strategy.
But I'm familiar with all this.
Everything on here?
It's just Italian dishes. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. They're all the same in every...
No. So what is the least familiar thing on here?
Dude, like, I'm telling you, bro, Italian restaurants have the exact same menus. Like, literally exact
I know,
same.
every Italian place has a lasagna, but I've never tried it. It's unfamiliar to me. What is the least familiar thing to you? What is the thing you've had the least? Wait, you didn't even look at this page.
That's because I don't fucking like anything on here.
What's Bro, don't even think about that.
No, because look, this is... I know, look, so I've had that. Don't like it. So, Faraz, why don't you get something off of it? It's unfamiliar to you, right? Why don't you get the Texas redfish? Because this is your opportunity to like something new.
No, but my issue is that fish doesn't taste good when you take it home from anywhere. I also want things that taste good. I'm not like totally averse to trying something new. I'm trying to develop that skill in you.
Find something new.
I already picked I was going to get this. Never fucking had Greek calamari.
Oh, I've had that. Do you know what it tastes like?
Probably like normal calamari, but like slightly with a slight twist in taste.
No, it's just like normal calamari.
Just get 2 lasagnas.
Yeah.
Don't act like that's a win. You
did.
failed the creativity test. You
anything-
failed the creativity test
Listen.
for school, and you failed again, and you failed again just now.
Like the Republican meme, like, let's go, Brandon.
I don't remember.
Well, it's just like, you know how the fucking psychopaths have like the political stickers all over their cars? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I don't know anybody who does.
No, like when you're driving, you don't see them.
I see them, but I don't know who those kinds of people are.
Like if you see a bunch of like Democrat stickers, you just know like, oh, that's a freaking crazy liberal or whatever, right?
I don't know. I've never met anybody who
You
has.
don't meet them, you can just see that.
No, but you got to meet them to know.
Oh, for us, there's a reason why. How many people do you talk to that do that?
I don't know anyone that does that.
Okay, exactly, because you don't.
So
talk to
I
those
don't
people.
exactly. So, but I don't know. So I don't know what kind of people they are.
They're psychopaths.
How can you tell if you don't know?
Okay, for us.
Do you know anybody like who
Okay,
does
for us,
that?
Let me ask you something. Do you know anyone that puts like little Asian anime girls covering their entire?
Yeah.
Do you
I
know
knew
them
hella.
personally?
Yeah. I knew hella
Okay,
those
what
people.
are those people like?
Extremely like lost in life. First of all,
Okay.
lost in life, trying to find They're trying to find God through their addiction.
Okay, that's what these people are doing.
Yeah, but I don't know for sure. I don't know any of them.
Okay, well,
This is something very different.
I'm telling you,
Politics is very different from anime.
but I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I gotta know them.
Yeah, but is my word not enough?
No.
What?
Dude, my word isn't even enough. I gotta experience it again. I don't even know if I'm right about the anime people. They could have changed. You keep failing the creativity test.
For us, you just leaving everything up. You're just not defining
Yeah,
anything.
exactly. You have
You're just leaving everything up to ambiguity. You know what?
I know.
you
And look, fine.
No,
You need a balance. You need to have some ambiguity to leave things open, but then you need to collapse it into something that's actually
Concrete.
practical and real, you know? Because none of the stuff, it's all abstract thinking, none of it's real. But the first step is leaving things open so that things can be abstract and roam free before you actually solidify anything.
For us.
And that's a way harder skill to learn, because solidifying things is easy.
For us, I had a professor at GSU for my intro to security class, right? Intro to cybersecurity. Okay, all we did in that class was write papers, right? We had like 16 papers to do in a span of like 2 months, right? They were each like a page or two, and she would give us no directions, and she would say, yeah, cybersecurity involves a lot of ambiguity, which it doesn't.
Sometimes it does, yeah.
Okay, but what about for an intro class? So
Well, no, college is just retarded in general
Yeah,
because of
this
the
lady-
curriculum. You need to have a teacher who actually cares about what they're doing. That's the issue with that. So I'm able to leave everything open and ambiguous and with no meaning, like confidently, because I know no matter how open I leave it, I can always collapse back down into something that's actually real. And if it's not, then no harm, no foul. You know that's a thing you develop over time. That trust in that. You know, but there needs to be a balance. There's no balance with that, because the harder skill is leaving things open, because it creates uncertainty.
But then what happens if too many uncertainties overlap each other?
No, but that's the thing. That's the fear. That's the fear that stops people from letting themselves
No.
experience uncertainty.
No. That's how you get raped at first.
No, it's not. Exactly. This is the fear. That's not.
No, that's not the fear. There needs to be a balance, like you said.
Exactly. There needs to be
You
a balance.
have to
But that
have-
doesn't mean that the balance is not like, okay, it's like if everybody in the world was obese, everybody's 600 pounds, and then you go like, hey, relax with the eating, and they go, why? I'm going to starve if I don't eat.
What? That's not the same thing at all.
Yeah, that is. That's people saying that that we need to achieve a balance, because everybody's so unable to
That's not a
live.
balance.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it is. No, that's not a balance, but that's the equivalent of what you're saying right now.
No.
Yeah, because everybody is so averse
No.
to not
Across.
knowing things, to having
No,
things
no.
uncategorized and unknown, and experiencing the mystery of life just as a mystery, and just going like, oh well, I guess I don't know. I guess if it comes to me, it comes to me. You know.
No.
The same thing
not
happened
understanding.
with Avatar: The Last Airbender just a little while, like literally a year ago. I was showing Faison some stuff from season 3 with this like philosophical stuff, right? You didn't see that part yet, but Aang like opening his chakras. Each one of them was like, do this difficult thing and then you'll unlock it. And for all of them, I explained it to him, except the last one, which the last one was like, let go of all worldly attachments, let go of katara, let go of all this stuff, right? And he's like, dude, I can't let that go. And then he left and didn't achieve that one and stuff. And then there's this whole conflict about it. But all the other ones I explained to FaZe, except the last one, I'm like, I don't know who's in the right here. Is it the guru teaching him, or is it like, but I told him, even in that moment, I'm like, I'm sure it'll come to me. I'm sure I'll pick up on it in the future. And then randomly, like, I woke up one day and I'm like, I get it now. Because it took a year. I just trusted that it would happen.
You get what now? Who's right
No.
that?
Yeah, I let myself not know anything. I chose, like, I could have looked it up on fucking Claude. I could have looked it up on Google. I could have watched a YouTube video. And I see so many YouTube videos in my recommended of like, oh, what this means in Avatar: Last Airbender. I don't want to watch any of them because it's so much more fun to just let it come to me instead. And so I trust the fact that, like, all these unknowns that I'm letting stay unknown, it'll be okay.
But then when you just said,
I'm not going to get raped for not knowing about Avatar: Last Airbender.
What did you just say though? That you figured it out after
it came to me after a year.
Okay,
after
so
a year.
what was your conclusion on it?
It was pretty complex.
No. But you came to a conclusion, right?
I did come to a conclusion, yeah.
Does that involve ambiguity in it?
No.
Okay, so if I have already come to a conclusion
No, but
on
I'm not afraid of thinking about it again. I'm not afraid of going back into it and going, but what if I was wrong about it again?
No. But you've come to that conclusion, right?
I've come to that conclusion,
okay.
But the conclusion
now,
itself is not my end point. I'm willing to go through that cycle again and again and again because it's so fun to...
you feel there's something to gain from that, correct?
There is something to gain.
Yeah.
It's not that I feel that there is something to gain.
So there is something to gain, right? Now, how come you don't do the same energy like that into, like, getting Shanor here or something?
First of all, I tell FaZe to get Shanor because FaZe played so many more video games with Shanor.
No.
Like, I barely played games with Shanor.
What's the second reasoning?
The second reasoning is Shanor's stuck.
Right.
And I think the way to break him out is to go like, hey, quit your government job where you're working some soulless bullshit and come work on a fun project with us. And for that, we either need to start a financially, like, lucrative project or we need financial freedom.
But before even doing that, just getting him to meet up.
I don't think it's going to work unless we have some either financially lucrative project to get him to quit his job or...
No, but what makes you think that'll make him actually come? He wouldn't even come for just to, like, get food.
I forgot what my point with this was.
I think it'd be a bit of a struggle to get him to come here, but I think we can make it happen. I'm always trying to try new things, even to a fault, and I'm imbalanced in that way. And so it's good to have people who are imbalanced on the other side so we can balance each other out. But you should also know the skill of creativity, which is letting things be ambiguous, accepting that it's ambiguous and going like, how exciting. Something will, like, it will be solidified in the future in a satisfying way, and it'll all be okay and I don't have to worry about it. The more times that happens, the more confidence you build in it. So it becomes easier and easier. So does it make sense how you can't control creativity? You can't force it. If you try to force creativity, it hides. You have to just create the conditions for it to happen. So you have to put yourself into different environments. It's not a willpower thing. You can't willpower more creativity. Like sitting in that restaurant dedicated and having like a chunk of time where it's like, I'm not worried about wasting time over here. I've already invested my time over here. It's already made whatever. Let's not worry about what else is going on in the rest of the world. What happens here, you know? Creating that little bubble, that also allows that bubble allows other ideas to come in and filters things out. It creates a different environment, you know?
That is true.
So putting yourself in those environments intentionally and going like nothing else matters, new place, you're like creating like a light to like for moths of creativity to come to you, you know? Moths is a terrible analogy. You don't have to change who you are, and you're not going to change who you are, but in this process, for the first maybe 3 to 6 months-ish, you will develop a skill of creativity, of creating this project. I thought of the name for the project, not of the app or the game or whatever, but let's just have a name for the project. Let's stop calling it the Pokemon Go app, right? Savestate.
Savestate.
Yeah. That's the name of the project that we're working on, okay?
Got it.
Now, while we're at it, you could try to think of a name for the game, but that's brutal. That's always the hardest part. That never gets easy. No matter how creative you get, thinking of a name for the game, like app itself, that's never easy. But you could try. But we don't even know what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't we need an idea of what the game is before we come up with a name?
No, you don't have. There's no rules.
Technically, don't.
There's
have
no
to.
rules. There's no rules.
But it would help me a little bit more because.
How do you know it would help you? You don't. Have you engaged in a project like this?
I haven't, but right now I'm drawing a blank.
Exactly. What if you're drawing a blank in both scenarios? What if?
I am.
Yeah. Thinking of a name is honestly the hard, like most difficult creative task.
What about thinking of a name for your child?
No, that's easy.
What are you gonna name your child?
Depends on how the child looks. One thing you got to do more of is throw out random takes.
So I've started doing that a little more.
Yeah. But you got to do that more. You got to spam it. Even if you're not totally confident about it. Like, you know how if we're talking about this topic and then we like move on and I'll just jump back to it as if we're still talking about it. Like, just do that. Even if it's like, keep thinking about it and keep trying to prove me wrong and then go like, oh no, actually I have this counterpoint here. Even if we were talking about like a fucking hour ago, you know? Just throw it out there. And I also don't like driving over these bumps.
Fries, maybe you should try driving over the bumps again. Maybe
Okay.
this time you'll like it.
I don't like it.
Maybe you should try one more time.
Okay. I don't like it.
Fries, I really think you need to start opening your mind a little bit to liking driving over the bumps.
All right, good idea. I'll try it one more time.
Dude,
I'm looking for
You're
him.
not even trying.
I'm looking.
You're literally not even trying. You're like purposely not driving over them.
I'm trying my best.
See, Fries, if you would just open your mind up a little more, you would have been able to drive over the bumps, and maybe you would have liked it just now.
I have to go to fucking war with you just to convince.